Oh, it's time for getting real crazy. And that better not have blown out the speakers, but we're gonna find out how you doing, everybody. I am your host, Doug Duke, aka the self-proclaimed greatest influencer in the world. We all know that by now. And I am here with Mr. Cleveland Film, Mike Went. How you doing, Mike Went?
Doug, I'm great. I know both you and I are going to be heading west this week. So
All right, we are heading west. And
in separate trips, and we may not see each other while we're out there, but we are still in the same orbit. So
right. We might be seeing something that everybody's going to be seeing
oh yeah.
in LA, but we'll get there. But first, I don't have anything because I went to an early screening, not too early, but just a couple days early this past Wednesday. We saw, well, wait, did you just go? Well, anyway, we
Yeah.
saw, we saw Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass. I saw it Wednesday. You just saw it Sunday, right?
Sunday. Yeah. So I actually don't have a stub either. There is a great manager at the Cedar Lee named Jackson. I want to give him a shout out, but I always come like with my card prepared to pay, and he was just like, "You guys can go in." So I mean, I never take that for granted. I wanted to pay
I
for
want
the
my ticket stub.
yeah, no, seriously, I'm a nerd like that where I want the stuff.
Yeah, I understand. That's why I was kind of mad. I was like, oh man, I didn't even get a ticket stub. Yeah, I guess I got an email I could print up. Be real fucking nerd about it.
Yeah.
Uh, anyway, I saw that. I didn't know. I meant to ask you that. I didn't know you went to Cedar Lee for that. That's cool. Um, I saw it at Crocker. Uh, and there's a format change in the movie. And at first I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, I thought the same thing
I, I, I,
because
yeah.
at Cedar Lee, it was in one of the infamous screening rooms. So it was in Theater 4.
Mm.
So which is it's kind of a smaller screen to begin with. So I was like, oh no, they are letterboxing in the small screen, but then it reveals itself. So
Right, exactly. I got so mad that I like looked at Kelsey. I was like, you gotta be fucking. I was like, fucking it up over here, of course. But no, that was not the case. Anyway, Gail Daughtry and the Celebrity Sex Pass, absolutely fucking hysterical movie. So funny. Um, and you'll realize if you once you see the movie that why it opens like that.
yes.
And then I mean, is it a bad thing to just say it's like a Wizard of Oz take?
Yeah, no. I don't know. In my letterbox review, I thought maybe it would be like a spoiler for, but
Yeah.
really it kind of like you could see hints of it in the trailer as to what what it is, but no,
Hmm.
it legit is to kind of echo your sentiments. It is so funny, it's sweet. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think this day and age, like we need more movies like this, especially in the movie theaters. And I don't know. I found myself laughing fairly often during this film.
Oh, oh yeah. And yeah, I listened to a lot of those guys on podcasts these past like week or so, which was really fun. And I think they were on with Bert Kreischer, and I think he was just like he kept just like tiptoeing around like what I said, and he was like, "We're not gonna say it." And I think David Wayne was like, he's like, "I like that you're like doing that," you know. He's like, "And we're just gonna keep it like that." Uh, but I don't know. I don't know. It's not a big deal. Well, I want people to fucking see the movie. I think
Yes.
it's very fun, and I think people are going to. I think he might have said it on that one or whatever. I listened to a couple of them that they were on, but I think it will eventually be on Netflix. But if you got a chance, like go see it in the theater. Probably, I don't know. Hopefully, it'll. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it again, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time now because I'm, heading out west.
Yeah.
I mean, I got time for one movie, for sure.
Yeah.
Um, but I don't know, man. It's just very funny. I love all their movies. Zoe's awesome. She's really funny in it. The opening cameo, I think I kind of got ruined for me, so I kind of knew who his sex pass was.
Yes.
Especially I think it might have been on the Burt thing too, where he was like he's like trying not to say this Wizard of Oz thing, but then he's like buzz in this movie. He just kind of like runs down. I was like, well, that's probably who he sleeps with. But no, that was pretty funny. And then once Marino shows up, like it's just like game over of how fucking even funnier this movie gets.
Oh my
Um,
God, yeah. No, it
he's getting paparazzi photos, and like that scene killed me immediately. Um,
I
but
like
yeah,
that David has a kind of a fun cameo in his own film as well.
oh yeah,
uh, with Marino. But John Slattery, who, I really only know him kind of from Mad Men, so it was fun to see him like playing an overzealous version of himself. Even the young agent I thought was funny, who I saw him in the that like Karate Kid reboot, whatever they call it,
that's
like
what they kept saying when they were doing their promotion. They kept saying he's the new Karate Kid. He's the new Karate Kid.
yeah,
No, he was really funny. I liked him a lot.
yeah.
Uh, but yeah, Slapman is fucking killer. Well, I mean, he worked with them. He ended up being in some of the newer Wet Hot series,
Oh yes. Oh my
and
God, I
he's
forgot
fucking
about that.
and he's super funny in it, of course. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, he's like he ends up being is it was he like Amy Poehler's like protege or like teacher? Like he comes in and does the stuff with like
Yes. Oh
Poehler
yes.
and Bradley
Yes.
Cooper in the first day or what is it, first day of camp. um anyway, so he's worked with him already, and obviously a very fucking silly thing, but yeah, like him playing himself. I mean, everybody had their moments and like were killing, but I mean Marino and Slapman for me were just grand slamming everything they were doing, man.
Yes.
They were
Yes.
so fucking funny.
Well, and I think, the way how um, some of Wayne's films are, I feel that Zoe Deutsch really kind of did well, like nailing that tone because
Oh
it's like
yeah.
this almost like over the top, like absurdist at times. And it does, I mean, she's almost literally in every scene of this film. So
Yeah.
it kind of rests on her shoulders. And I thought she did a really good job. And I just been watching her for like quite a while. I mean, amass like a good I mean a pretty stellar IMDb here. And I feel like with this, and I think, she's given her voice to like the Minions movie. It's like, maybe this is the catalyst that really like puts her further into that echelon, that she's
Yeah.
got good genes, of course, from her parents. So
Yeah. Wait, who's her parents? Why am I
well,
blank?
her parents, Leah Thompson is her mom, and Howard
Right.
Deutsch
That's
is
right.
her
I
is
did
her
know this.
dad.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah.
Of course, yeah. I remember seeing Flower back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't know how old is that now. Yeah, it's probably a good 6, 8 years old at this point.
Yeah.
That I remember, and I like that a lot. And I think that was like Rough House, right? And Jake Johnson, I think's in that. But yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I was like, oh, I'm like, what is it? I'm like, who's this? I'm like, wow, she's great. So yeah, so I've definitely known of her for a while and definitely have seen some things. There was like this new Netflix movie that's not that old. I saw Kelsey watching it one day and I was like, huh. I was like, I think I would have watched this. I still haven't watched
Yeah.
calls to something about like she's or voicemails. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm doing really terrible. I'm like blanking on people's names in this now and like her movies.
But
um
we are kind of recording this late because and
that's true
we'll
too.
get to that reason in a minute. But
Yes, we will. We're almost there. Um what else do I want to, I mean, I don't want to give too much away because it's brand new. And I don't want to give jokes away, but man, there is especially with Slapman. There is a
Yeah.
oh man, there is a joke. Let's face it, there's a joke.
Yes.
Fucking
Yes.
killed me, dude. Like, just man, let's face it. Um, and obviously Ham when John Hamm's great. Um,
I like the guy who played the mailman, who was also in memorably in the Coen
oh
brothers film, the A Serious Man.
yeah,
Fred
it's like
Fred
mhm.
Malamed
Yeah,
is his name, and he there is a scene where he's just talking into a, a mailbox that
yes.
I lost my shit. Like like he is really funny. And he serves as, kind of the narrator of the story. So,
Yeah.
um,
Oh no, yeah, that dude, I love him. He's a legend, and yeah, obviously, Serious Man is a masterpiece.
yes.
And he's really good in that. What's his name? Sal. Oh,
Oh yeah, Sal's.
oh, Ebert. No, it's not. Oh, fuck. See, look at us. We're terrible tonight.
Oh, it says Cy Abelman.
Cy Abelman.
Yeah.
That's it. Cy Abelman. Oh my God. Yeah, he's so good too. Yeah, that part was great. Um, oh, and Joe Latrulio was so fucking funny. Those idiots.
Yes.
Those that was killing me too. Them on the laptop. It's just that's what I mean, man. It's like, yeah, it's just one of those movies like, okay, give it to me. What is this? And then you're just laughing and you're like, "Oh, okay. And like now I can't wait to like see it again. And it's just it's all of his movies, like just how rewarding they are, especially comedy. Like for you to keep laughing through, you know what I mean? Obviously, we just rewatched Wet Hot and 25 years ago, and you're still laughing your ass off at it. And all of them are like that, man. The 10 is fucking hilarious. I rewatched that like maybe 2 years ago, and I
Yeah.
had I hadn't seen that in a while. That's the one I've seen the least. But I've seen it, a handful of times, and like it was a while since I watched it last, and the 10 is really, really fucking funny. Role Models is awesome. That's Role Models is like I think that's the probably the one like most people probably normies like that, you know what I
Oh
mean? Like
yeah.
like
Yeah, I
people
mean
that
that
don't really follow them that well, like Role Models is always gonna like I think that one, everybody's like on board on that one. That's his most accessible. Is that what I should say?
yeah, it was mo his most financially successful for
And
sure,
that too.
by
And I
far.
th and I think like he stepped in. I think he was talking about this on one of those too where he was mentioning just like he wanted to do a studio movie and to see what it was like, but then like they ended up at first it was kind of like do I want to, and then he did it, and obviously they still like made it enough of their own, and it totally, I mean, it's all there. And with Rudd, like Rudd helped on that one too, so it was like Rudd, Marino,
Yeah.
they came together is absolutely incredible. Yeah, all these yeah, it's just all a good fucking time. And what a futile and stupid gesture I think is really great.
Yeah.
I think that's just a good movie, but also it does have a lot of his like comedy in it, which is great. Yeah, man, just
And it's
great.
great. There's so many like cameos, which I won't spoil, but
Yeah,
just that, a
yeah.
celebration of all his previous works, and all the people that he's worked with. I mean, I think like the only person who's not in it is Michael Showalter, pretty much,
I know, which
because
is
I
actually kind of surprising.
right, because I mean he's been directing a lot of his own stuff,
Oh yeah.
but I'm sure they'll collab sometime again down the line.
Yeah.
I don't doubt
But I think
it.
seven people from the state were in this.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, just it was awesome, man. It was just a really good time. Oh, and also Wanderlust.
Oh
Wanderlust was
yes. Oh yeah. Almost forgot about that. Yeah.
um
Also,
the-
David's sister was at the Cedar Lee screening that I was at, so that was cool. Because she
awesome.
she came to our event, so that was very nice to see her, and she asked me what I thought, and I'm glad that I liked it. So I didn't want to be like, well, yeah,
Did
the movie sucked.
did she like it?
I think she did. She seemed to. She had a big smile on her face. So I mean, I'm
Okay,
sure
great.
she.
So that's my brother. That's
Yeah.
still doing it, you know.
Yeah.
And it is, I mean, it's really an insane movie. I think that's what they said. They just like couldn't believe that they they were like, we have to make this. You
Yeah,
know, they wrote it like 10 years ago, the first like sit down to start writing. It was a decade ago. And then I think they did a script read not too long ago at like one of the like maybe San Francisco Sketch Fest or something. One of
sure.
the and I think like that reignited everything. Like, okay, yeah, we have to make this. And thank God they did, because like, and I think they, I think he was even saying in one of these interviews that he was just like, it was just like, there's just like nothing. It's nothing, you know. There's like no point in a way, and we love that. And it was just like silly and fun, and we're
Yeah,
just got to do it, and that's exactly what it is, and that's why it fucking rules, and it's like super super funny. Can't wait to see it again.
yeah. Well, I know you got to see something that I am slightly envious that I have not seen yet. And
That's right.
yeah,
I went to the nightlight, baby. I fucking love it there so much. That is such a great theater.
it
I'm so
is.
glad. Yeah, man, I'm so glad that's here in our orbits, and everybody's so wonderful there. I saw Jen again, and she was, you know, it was great, and she met Kelsey, and you know, we had a great talk, and she sat with us, and we that's a great movie to see with a crowd because
Yeah.
it is funny. It's super funny and intense, and just like having, you know, people come over that you don't necessarily want over, that kind of situation. But yeah, just like having their neighbors over from upstairs, Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen, and their neighbors are the incredible Penelope Cruz and Edward Norton, who's also amazing in the movie. But Penelope Cruz probably steals the movie. She's just like so cool and calm, and just, I mean, she's still so fucking gorgeous, man. So sexy. And Rogan is just so fucking funny in it. Olivia's great. I think she does a great job directing the film too. And Kelsey hit me at one point, and I forgot we didn't even like talk about this, but like it was kind of feeling like this, you know, I made this thing a handful of years ago called Please Come Over, and it was about like having your friends over for the first time after kind of like the pandemic thing, and just like that anxiety and like just being fucking weirdos. Granted that, you know, this was neighbors and they were getting to know each other, but like, you know, for the first like almost like 20 minutes or so, I was like, I was doing a lot of this stuff. But
Yeah.
it definitely goes a whole different thing. But it is just like in this, you know, in a confined apartment, and just all these dynamics going on. And I love that shit. And it's just all, this movie is just all about powerhouse performances. Like it is all anchored on the people in the movie. And who, I mean, look at that cast. They're
Oh my
amazing.
God. Yeah.
It's
Well,
so good, dude. Yeah, you got to see it. I
it
mean, I think
sounds like a big rebound for her because, the her previous movie was Don't Worry, Darling, which I actually I actually I just had a conversation with my boss the earlier today where he basically accused me of liking everything, which, okay, I try to find at least something good. And I didn't mind Don't Worry, Darling. I don't think it was like some like big fiasco or something. But for some people, it was, seen as like a step down from her first movie, Booksmart.
which is
So
great.
I'm glad that, she is seemingly on this upward trend again. And I don't know. Seth Rogen is just one of those people that I just find like whatever he does, like I'm in, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't, it's like, seems like some people were, uh, like some people I know, like who used to like him, maybe are a little cold on him now, but like, I just find that guy immensely funny, like whatever
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
does.
I've never wavered. I'm always there, whatever they're doing. And I love like, when they jumped off and started actually directing their own stuff, which is like The Interview and
Yeah.
this is the end's a fucking classic, dude. I mean,
Yes.
that's all time one of their best movies, and and obviously they just kind of like they wrote before, but like Pineapple Express, like all those movies are fucking classics, dude. Like they're all great fucking comedies. And the
Hmm.
studio's amazing, like very good show.
Yeah.
Um,
Can't
so
wait for
yeah,
that season
I'm
two.
just yeah, yeah. And I'm into like I love Seth and Evan, whatever they're creating, like it's great. And this is like I don't know, like it's yeah, like I've seen people say like, oh, it's like his best like probably performance and like dramatic stuff, even though he's really fucking funny in the movie, of course. It's just situational, which he's great at. But yeah, I mean, it's just and he's with Edward Norton and fucking Penelope Cruz, man. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't get better than that, really. So, no, yeah, it's awesome, man. It's a great movie. Can't wait for you to see it, and then we'll
Yeah.
we'll
No,
we'll
I'm
talk a little bit about it again. But
yeah.
definitely go see that. I would see both of these movies. I feel like a lot of people are gonna probably like The Invite a little more. That's a little more standard and not as like crazy or wild. It sucks,
Yeah.
man. It sucks that people don't know how to like just enjoy some silly shit,
Yeah.
sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I always hate that stigma or whatever against comedy in that way, where like The Invite is a comedy, and I feel like I've seen a lot of people writing like, oh, I haven't like laughed like that in a theater in a long time. But there is also this other side of that where this is more on a grounded thing, no matter how hyper or whatever The Invite can get, and whatever in its own style or whatever. But for the most part, it's a very realistic film. And I think like Kelsey mentioned, and I was like, yeah, because you're kind of like doing more of a middle or higher class of people. And it was
Sure.
Kelsey said like Woody Allen, and I don't think anybody else is really saying that because everybody's probably trying to stay
Yeah.
away from that conversation, I guess. But I don't see how it wasn't. I definitely gathered that for sure. Um,
Yeah, I have listened to a couple of Olivia Wilde's interviews promoting this movie, and she has mentioned, being a fan of Woody Allen
oh,
movie,
okay, good.
from
No,
back in the day. So,
I haven't,
but
yeah, I
yeah, I
haven't
mean, it
really
is
listened to them.
always a lightning rod when you mention his name.
Yeah, well, whatever, man. There's a lot of great movies, and we're not talking about the other thing right
Right.
now.
Yeah.
Um, all right. Uh, two new movies. See them. Very funny, very
Yes.
different from one
Comedies are
another.
back, baby.
And then the Juggernaut is coming out this weekend, and I got my tickets for Thursday, Universal City Walk, 70 millimeter IMAX. Very excited. You have tickets, what, Saturday at the
Yeah,
Vista,
Saturday,
the
two
Vista
o'clock at the
Theater?
Vista. So this will be my first time seeing a movie there. I'm also checking a couple other places off my list when I go to LA. I'm gonna go to the New Beverly. I'm gonna go to Vidiots.
Dude,
Um, you
so
know.
jealous. I'm so mad I don't think I'm making it to New Bev, no matter. And even like, because I'm going away to Vegas, and then to like Saturday at midnight, the fucking Burbs is playing. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Ah.
I fucking land and I'm missing Billy Madison and 51st Dates, and then it's our birthday, so I can't go. And I'm
Yeah.
just mad. I'm not, it's like two of my all-time favorite movies are fucking playing at New Bev while I'm in town. Uh, anyway, I'm great. I'm happy you're going. You're gonna love both of those, and I mean they're Quentin's now. Uh, one of my favorite things about both of those theaters is if you have to go to the restroom, the audio is playing in the bathroom, so
That's amazing.
it's almost like you don't miss anything. Which is really great. But anyway, the Juggernaut, Chris Nolan's The Odyssey. This motherfucker already saw it tonight.
Yes, and this is why we were recording late because I just got home from one of the press screenings for Odyssey, and I don't know how much I'm allowed to say until Wednesday. But
You're not going to say anything here.
no, no.
We are
I'm
doing
gonna
we're going to do a real podcast after we see it. I don't know when though. What we might be running a little late. I mean, it feels like there's like we need to do an emergency podcast.
I mean, we could Zoom in LA while we're or
That's
like while you're
true.
in Vegas, I'm in LA.
We might be
Like
able to do that.
you get the
Yeah.
strip behind you and I'll do something. Maybe I'll be like Gail Daughtry and I'll go in front of the Grauman's Chinese Theater and just record right there where all the people dressed in costume are behind me or something. But
Spider-Man. Um, All right. I think that's gonna do it. Get a little shorty in before the trip. Maybe we'll end up doing one after the Odyssey. I mean, there might be an immediate phone reaction or something from me
yes.
while I'm at Universal to be like, what the fuck just happened? But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, I'm excited. I don't know a lot, honestly. Like, even when the trailer plays, like I've just been just like, kind of just like looking down. I mean,
Zoning out.
it's
Yeah.
so fucking loud, but it just it just seems so fucking epic, and definitely excited. I'm excited to go back to Universal IMAX to like just I mean that's the spot. That's
Maybe maybe you'll
ended
run
up turning
into
into the spot.
maybe you'll run into him. Like you said he frequents
Oh
that
yeah, that's the
establishment.
one where he apparently does like all his quality checks, I think. And I mean, yeah, maybe he'll introduce it. I mean, I am literally going to the second show of the first day.
Yeah.
Uh, there's a 2 o'clock, and I think I'm going to the six. Uh, and like I think some of those other screenings, the ones that went on sale a year ago, like those are whatever those them, I don't that might have been the 2 o'clock, and then like 7 o'clock for like the weekends. Those were the ones that were like on sale
Yeah.
a year ago. Anyway, David Wayne, Olivia Wilde, Christopher Nolan. Hey man,
Oh,
summer's doing all right.
before I'm going to show you what they gave away at the
Ooh,
screening. This
nice.
big giant poster, this IMAX poster. I mean, I don't even know what size that is. It's like, but it's got like these film strip things on the top. Now, of course, seeing it in Cleveland, we don't have a 70 IMAX, but we should work on that probably.
Yes.
By the time Nolan makes his next epic, whatever it is.
Yeah, we need to keep pushing for that, but
Yes.
Phoenix at least has got the 70 millimeter going. But uh,
Yes.
great summer so far, big summer, Spielberg summer, and it's about to be. I mean, is he going to cross 1 billion on this one? Like the ticket sales, the pre-ticket sales of this one is like so much more than what Oppenheimer
Oppenheimer.
was.
Yeah. No, the hype is legit.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, buddy. Thanks for not saying anything, and you fuck yourself for maybe I'll see you in LA. If not,
Yeah, travel
catch
safe,
you.
my friend.
Yeah, you as well. Enjoy it. I'm super jealous. If I didn't have to if I didn't have to go to Vegas, I would definitely be able to hit all the theaters I want to hit. It's crazy. And the Egyptians closed. Nothing makes sense. Anyway, that was just gonna make me want to go back just to go to the goddamn movies. All right, getting real Cleveland. Oh boy, what the hell is gonna happen with the Odyssey?